this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. In this video, I'm going to be going around, finishing what I can. You know, I'm going to duel this random duelist that just popped in between the end of the video and this one. Anyway, I'm actually trying to think about what I want to do for Christmas. And now I've got some extra money, so I'm probably going to spend some of that trying to nurture myself to some extent. Like, I don't want to go overboard, and I certainly do not want to go to the point where I spend too much. I really don't want to go. I don't want things to get to that point. But I do think I had to make plans that can somewhat, what word would even go here? Well, I'm hoping for some support that... Hold on a second. No, I'm not there yet. I'm trying to think about what I want to do for Christmas. And I don't know how Christmas is going to go. Now, in past years, I've grown up not really feeling like Christmas is a good occasion for me. And that's still the case to this day. But I think this year is extra terrifying. Because I actually legitimately... I don't know, I might end up being alone this year. And that's depressing to me. The thought that I may have to miss Now, as I was saying, preparations for Christmas. I was thinking of trying to alleviate some of the burden from things that are happening. I'm trying to make plans that will hopefully alleviate some of the burden of Christmas this year, considering things they're very bad this year. I'm trying to overcome some of that by, you know, maybe giving myself some extra presents. But some things cannot be fixed. Anyway, I still haven't decided what to buy myself for Christmas, but there has to be some symbolic purchasing going on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, basically, I have to pretend that this gift came from someone else instead of myself and my own money. Actually, hold on a second. I'm on a fixed income. So, technically, if this isn't my money, technically someone would be giving me something, because I didn't go to work and get this money myself. I'm disabled. So if I purchased anything for myself, technically that is coming out of someone else's pocket. So I could use that to kind of alleviate some of the pain. What did I just unlock? Is it more nightmare fuel? You know, I wonder who this is. Like, is it Yusei? I mean, I have been playing as him a lot. Hold on a second. I just want to know what I unlocked. Like, who is it? Like, you guys saw it, right? Like, Steam said that I unlocked someone. Okay, now who is it this time? Okay, well... I apparently got another Taya. I honestly do not have any idea. Dude, you can have more than one Taya. Dude, really? I don't know how this shit works, man. Steam is weird. Steam is weird. Okay, well, I'm finished looking. I will start dueling now. Anyway, I'm planning to buy myself some things for Christmas. And considering the money that I get per month is actually coming from someone else's paycheck, as far as I know. I think I remember something about taxes and that going into the funding of Social Security. Like, I know it may be a pain in the ass to know that your money is not going where you want it to go, but it kind of helps comfort me to buy myself things and to know that this money isn't actually something I earned. And if I spend it, that did come out of someone else's pocket. Yeah, that kind of does help a little bit. Now, does that help in the right ways? Not necessarily. But I mean, it did come from someone else, so came from combined efforts of people to fund Social Security and the money that every disabled person gets. Now, if I buy a lot of things because of this understanding, then I can just pretend that I can dedicate any gift as though someone else gave it to me. That doesn't necessarily make it true, though. However, for symbolic reasons, it could make the occasion much better. I mean, man, I'm supposed to be recording. I feel like there's more emotion going into this than I want. But I mean, it does tell you that the pain actually is legit. It does tell you that I'm not just making it up. I really am not making this up. There is a lot of shit going on with me right now. And it's painful shit. Okay, I cannot attack. Great. Anyway, okay, I can order myself some things. Okay. Well, now I have to think about what I'm actually going to do on Christmas that would actually fill the void. You know, if we're going to be completely honest, I actually do not know if I'll be entirely alone on Christmas. I mean, even by the skeptic standards of, like, if we think about things in terms of skepticism, am I going to be alone even by those standards? Like, will I be around physical people at some point that day? I don't know, maybe. I mean, sometimes I do misunderstand the situation. And it does give me a sort of understanding that isn't quite reflective of reality. And yeah, that makes sense, because sometimes I just get caught up in my own pain and suffering. And I do forget to be like, dude, is this the understanding that is legit? Am I understanding the facts, or am I just emotionally responding in a way that isn't true? Now, that could be the case in this situation, but I don't really have any way of knowing for sure, because people are sleeping and I'm not. I can ask in the morning, perhaps, but I mean, that's just in the morning. That doesn't tell me a lot. Okay, well, I'm going to attack with the Cyber Drive. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, Cyber Dragon finished him off. So I guess maybe I won't necessarily be completely alone on Christmas. But damn. And I wish I could talk about the ways that I'm not alone at all. Like, for instance, I do have support from spirits. But then we had the skeptics coming in that are like, are you crazy? Can you come up with a better argument, please? Like, sure, I might be a little bit, disturbed, but, can you talk about this in a way that makes more sense? Like, you know, I've got major depression, I have an anxiety disorder, I'm on medication and dependent on it to function, you know, I'm living with someone abusive. I have a divided family. You know, there are things that could be driving me to feel this way that have absolutely no... There's just no connection whatsoever. No connection. Like, the fact that I can interact with spirits on some level, and they can speak to me telepathically, I mean, it might sound like bullshit to some people, but to me, that's actually my saving grace. That's why I'm able to keep functioning, no matter how bad things get, because I have that kind of support. It cannot be seen necessarily, but it is support that is legitimate. I've got that. I've got support that I just can't talk about because people will not understand that the fact that I've got this support, it's not because I'm crazy, it's actually there. It improves my mental health. Like, remember when I said that, I do talk to spirits from this franchise, and that's become multiple spirits now? That has helped me a lot. I mean, seriously. It has helped me a lot. But I can't talk about it, because who knows what kind of people will respond to that. Who knows how many people are going to respond just for me saying it at all. Yeah, same, Kalin, same. Like, I don't really feel the way that Kalin does right now. Just saying, I'm not feeling that bad. Though I've got more support than Kalin has. I mean, after what he did, he's just in a state of, I don't even know if I want to live anymore. And that's not the state that I'm in. Also, did the English version cut that out? I don't know. I don't know. Dude. Well, I have no idea if that was censored and taken out, but when I was going through those scenes of Kalin dealing with this shit, I kind of got suicidal vibes from him. And now I can't even remember if that's what was in the series. Like, did the dub take that out? I don't know, maybe. Maybe it did, or maybe it didn't. All I know is I got vibes from him that were suicidal. I'm not feeling suicidal. You can thank the medication I depend on every day that I am not feeling that way. Yeah, that's right. I depend on this medication, and this medication is why I do not feel suicidal. If I did not have access to antidepressants, I would be suicidal. That's how bad my depression is. That's why you do not take it away from me. And that is why this country is full of shit with its unaffordable healthcare. And now I do want to say something else. I feel that this has to be said. For some reason, the dub is still pretty dark. Yeah, that's right, I said it, still pretty dark. Like, you know, I don't know anything about the Arc 5 dub, but, considering how I interpret some of the shit that was written in the original, I don't know that the dub fixed that. I mean, if anything, the dub just made it worse. If anything, the dub just made it worse. Oh my god. And now, I do not mean to say that the dub itself... Hold on a second, that was probably dumb. It was dumb. But, you know what, I probably deserve to get life points taken away from me after that. After that mistake, I deserve to lose life points. Let's just be honest. Like, I've made that mistake too many times now, I should know better. I don't really act like I do. I've got a lot of support that people will not acknowledge because obviously that support is unseen. You can't see it. Only I know about it. But you know what? Even I can't see my support. I cannot see spirits. I can interact with the ones that are able to communicate with me, but aside from those, they are only talking to me telepathically. They are not actually speaking. Hold on a second. They are not I actually meant to use the... Okay, whatever. Anyway, they are not... there is a limit to what I know, because I can't really see the spirits. I don't really know what they look like. Yeah, I don't know what they look like, because the spirits that talk to me could look like anything, basically. Now, I will be honest here. I will be completely honest. This card should not be in my deck. I should take it out. Okay. Well, so much for wanting higher damage. I guess I just take this card out then. You know what I could do? I could put enemy controller in my deck. I could put down a card. You know, listen. I could take control of his 4,000 monster. That monster with so much attack. I could allow him to get my monster. Yeah, I could allow him to steal my synchro monster. And then I could attack with... Wait a minute, no, that wouldn't work. Yeah, it wouldn't have the bonus damage. But it would still be hilarious if I did that. Anyway, even though there was a hole there in my logic, I still think it would be hilarious if I pulled it off. Anyway, I'm still thinking about what to do for Christmas, but I'm planning to do it. I'm planning to spend it with the unseen support that no one is likely to believe, except for the people that are in similar situations. Like, people not being able to see my support is kind of depressing, because I'm not as alone as I have to say in these videos. Although I'm also clarifying that I'm not actually as alone as I may appear from the outside. I've got more support than you think I've got. I know that it sounds weird, but I do. And it keeps me sane to some extent. My medication takes care of the rest. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.